statue's title. Just grabbing a gem that is now no longer there.
I'm torn between trying to write the statue or saying leave the marker be as it is. I'd leave it be. Write the statue, give it its proper placement.
So at this point, we're all basically assuming it's actually just a statue?
At this point, there is a disturbing up at the front of the wagon as the horse is now being spooked of some sort.
The horse isn't connected to the wagon. I said
It
I
isn't.
disconnect the horse from the wagon to have it help me pull the statue.
I
Yeah.
thought, okay, so you're far away. What's the distance between the horse and the wagon then?
How
The
long is the
wagon
rope?
got moved up to closer to the statue. Then the horse got separated from the wagon.
Get a good perspective then.
Okay.
You're in wagon. You're in wagon.
Yes. I am in wagon.
You sent that Pero? Are you in wagon? We're helping pull.
I don't help people, so I'm in wagon. I help myself.
So horse is like here to here, and then like statue. That's a little big, but yeah, statue, right? Something like that.
Yep.
So I still, so behind you, you're seeing a disturbance as the horse kind of bucks, and you see a 5 foot large, star shaped. It's almost like a starfish of some sort with a lot more tentacles, as it has spooked up on the horse's hooves and kind of felt around. I'm going to give you kind of you've spotted, you've seen it, you're closest to the horse. You'll have one action, if you will, before this thing's about to leap up.
Alright, I'm gonna punch it and use my sting ability.
All right.
$17 to hit.
Yes, that works.
Okay, so I only do 2 points of damage, but it needs to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude,
Or
Constitution.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry, some things didn't translate well.
Yeah, I mean, fourth at it. That's how I remember.
Yep.
Does a 20 succeed?
Yes. Does it still take half damage if it succeeds? I don't know.
I think it takes full damage
If it succeeds?
because it's a regular attack. If it was a spell and it succeeded, it would.
Right, so
yeah.
I also do poison damage against the fortitude save. I would do 3d4 poison damage as well.
Is it save for half, or is
It
it?
doesn't say.
Then I guess it would be succeed for no damage,
Okay.
which a lot of low level things do, where it would be high damage, but then it kind of averages it out that way.
All
Or
right.
a lot of other spell effects is the save for half. So, right, that's happened.
Yeah, I punched it.
This thing then erupts out of the sand. You see it's almost a mixture between a star-nosed mole and a giant ground sloth. Leaps out. Actually, no, I have it here.
it's so cute.
It leaps out at the horse.
Well, me and that horse is bonded.
Here, little for you guys. It leaps out to strike at the horse, which I honestly need to now look up a horse's whole thing. If everybody that was in the wagon wants to roll for initiative,
It's an
just to get me the order, because then it's going to go chirp, creature.
Initiative.
It's turn order.
Give me a second.
Out of
No,
6.
good.
But you have an initiative edition of
Yeah.
4, so that's a
Telemarker, third time in a row.
Maybe they weren't real telemarkers.
riding horse.
Maybe
No,
they were just
it
flags.
literally
as a
set.
telemarker. Just because your phone flags them as a telemarker doesn't mean.
Okay, so that
My
is
brother gets
a
flagged as a telemarker.
hit.
And no one else will call me.
I mean, fair. My cabbages.
Yeah, it's got to be a cabbage situation, alright. These huge
Set
claws.
initiative, right?
Yes.
I'd say that's about 16.
It's average. 17 points of damage has just teared through your horse, killing it.
It would.
That's what I was afraid of. But I
So,
couldn't really say something about it.
10, you said 17? 9?
16.
16. Your roll?
21.
21. So it's going to eventually go. Now that was the creature's turn. It is going to be Jackson. You are in a lot of pain.
You're in a lot of pain.
But, I mean, still technically able to make acts and judgments. It's going to go Jackson. Harrow's last.
Alright.
He doesn't help people anyway.
He helps himself now.
You see a large digger, huge claws, the star nose. It's just got punched red.
That was our transportation. Doing a firebolt at the
Okay.
thing. AC 21.
Yeah,
Fight
you hit it.
this thing.
Yes. It is eating your horse.
15 points of damage.
All right.
As a firebolt at it. That's
It
all
would-
I'm doing.
Kind of blindly looking around as this irritation has assaulted it. That is your action. One action. You can take a second action.
Ow!
Okay.
Ow,
I
it's
like
a second
Can I
action.
fight?
It's Rails and then Pero. It's in Chirp. Rails.
That was a really horse, right?
Yes.
I'll go ahead. I've got an idea. I'll go ahead and take up the front reins, and I'll go ahead and transform, actually, and try to haul the wagon away from the situation. Try to get us out of here.
What was your intelligence?
+3.
+3, so you're gonna have a +3 strength roll if you want. That would be leaving Chirp. Remember Chirp. This is an accurate state of the map.
Well then, before going at that, I will go for something else, and then warn Chirp to get onto this wagon, and we're getting out of here.
Sorry. You're in the back of the wagon too.
Shoot. Man, how close is it? It's too close to, like, Chirp and stuff, I imagine.
Trying to shatter it.
I was thinking of shatter.
It is a large creature, so if you would want to shatter here, it's possible.
Okay,
Statue.
so shattering.
It's stated here. I didn't put your dagger on, but that's a 1d4 plus strength. Or no, it's finesse, so it would be plus dex. You do have your
3d8 thunder damage on a failed save.
Okay, what does it have? What's the save for?
The save will be for
Dex.
Constitution.
Okay, an 11. Fail.
An 11 would.
It's your DC. It's your spellcaster DC, which should be on your character sheet.
Spellcaster DC.
Which is your intelligence plus 10. No, plus 8 plus your proficiency, which is 3. So that's 11 plus intel. Oh, that's 14.
Yeah,
So it failed.
It failed that, so let's see. Two, 8, 4.
14.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm busy right now. Can't say that in public. Please stop. Right. That's one action to cast a spell. Your next action.
I'm just getting like the range prepared and
Moving.
getting ready to move,
Okay.
like with the transformation.
Pero, you're up.
Help myself to slashing at this beast.
So you're stepping out of the wagon?
We're trying to move. Pero.
Actually, wait, no. That is 5 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet away.
He can lunge.
You can do your lunge, which is a part of your joy and fury. So go ahead and roll your d20, and you'll add 9.
19 plus 9.
Okay, so that's a 28. Which then you will roll 2d8, which.
Alright, so 2d8 need to be rolled. 8. Near max.
So yeah, you go ahead and you hit for 15. Part of that is electrical damage, as you see that crackling. And you have another action.
I do the same thing again.
Yep, that's why I
I
have the
will
little
slash it
rolling.
again.
Now I'm going to tell you, most D&D don't do that. It's one attack and one move. But go ahead and
Pathfinder, you can do it.
17.
that is a hit.
That's a hit. Roll your dice.
Roll your damage.
And 4.
7.
7 points of damage. And that is your turn now, Chirp.
Alright. I'm taking my sword and throwing it to him.
To me, I'm getting ready to move this wagon.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm turning into my swarm form and jumping on that thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Action, throw, and move.
Alright,
Plus
so
bonus
I
action.
take
Chain. Well, no.
It is
So-
saved, the bonus action
Okay.
to transform.
So I do just grab it.
I mean, yeah,
Alright. It just gets caught into the antlers, I guess.
sure.
Oh, because the transformation had a bonus action. Okay. Creature. Is that disadvantage because you're a swarm on it? Attacking.
I mean, it doesn't say anything about advantage or disadvantage, just that I share creature
It
space.
attempts to attack the swarm
Sure.
with its massive claws. 16 hit.
16 hits exactly.
Okay. Feel like I had dice. 14 points of. Wait. 20 points of damage. As these claws try to brush off these.
Mm-hmm.
Then it almost unrecognizably just kind of pulls at and eats a little of the horse as its second action. Jackson.
Take another pop shot at it. It's a hit. Natural 17.
Yeah.
13 points damage.
All right.
And ow. Sorry, I'm not doing that convincingly enough.
All right. Now it is Rails.
Right. So who's all? Oh boy, we still have 2 people on the wagon, right? Or is
Yeah. Actually, he stayed in the wagon because he has his weapon gives him a lunge, extra reach, shenanigan. It's a rapier of joy and fury.
Okay, I will go for. No, I can't because he's on top of a shoot.
Yeah. There is a swarm of bugs that is chirp.
So I have the sword. That's your. Shoot. Let's see.
You could go and attack with his blade. Yourself. You could use.
Is his transformation magical?
Yeah.
Would that feed the blade?
Like, could, but it is drawing off of something. If it was empty, possibly. Some sort of necrotic or otherworldly damage. But
Alrighty, well then.
you could shove your jackalope in the hole.
I mean, he caught it with his horn.
Alright, I guess I will go for the sword and head over like. Head over here about like 20 feet and then give like a sword slash. What's the statistics?
You'd be standing in the horse. Yeah, he doesn't know.
In the horse?
You'd be standing on the horse or somewhere
like
between.
slash in it.
Because that's the only way you would be within 5 feet.
Alright.
I mean,
So
Your 2 hit would be rolling and then adding your 3. Because
Rolling.
your intelligence is strength now.
my intelligence strength now.
and his proficiency, right?
Oh, well, are you proficient with swords as a wizard?
I don't
I don't think so.
And that's a 5. Oh boy. And I'm once again enforcing, get onto this wagon. We're leaving.
1d8 slashing.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Rapier. Yeah. Para, your turn.
Be still up.
Yes, it is still up.
I will slash at it
Barely
again.
even noticed you.
You
I
can make
will
it do a d10 if you hold it in 2 hands, apparently.
Oh shoot.
Oh, it's a
Can I try
versatile.
to
Yeah.
specifically... Wait, no. Never mind. I'll just slash at it again. Wait, can I use my shotgun instead?
You would stow item, remove item, which I'm going to say is 1 because we've been using grab item as bonus. And then yes, shotgun.
So I roll?
Sure.
If
Just pulls out a comical
If
shotgun.
swords aren't gonna work, guns must work.
Where did that gun come from?
With that plus the hit, sure. You hit. Roll 2d8.
2d8.
6 points of damage, even less than the sword. Seems rather irritated.
See, I knew guns would work.
No, chirps.
Yay! Thanks for your speech earlier, kid. Alright. I'm going to attack again.
I guess Roland's actually going to be one trying to medical aid Jackson, I guess. I guess I completely forgot he's here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I was going to inquire. Have you inquired about him yet?
I did text. He said he's on his way, but that was like...
So, 21?
That hits. That was at 150.
That's a no, sir.
9 points of damage.
All right.
I'm going with this d4. As a swarm, can I attempt to, like, pin its arms? Like, specifically move my arms to make it harder for it to attack?
Um,
And if so, what kind of check am I going to be making there?
interesting question. To pin, that would probably be some sort of strength check, like a grapple. Which just say just straight. That'd be a strength competition.
No, well, I'm losing this. Maybe.
Losing this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Strength is not really good. 19.
22.
Dang it! I got an 18 on the die. Still couldn't be
So
it.
it's just like, oh, it has grumble. And giant sloth doesn't like this anymore and burrows into the ground. Do you stay
Yeah, I'm
with it?
staying with him.
Okay, so
Into the
it takes its
ground?
full action to dash. It goes into the ground, which itself would be like. Trying to think. 5 feet under. 10. This is going to do a dash. 20, 25, 30. Under the ground, which you guys want to know, but you are very aware of being sand shells. As it's under the ground, and that is his action as a dash to go under. And that then is Jackson. You're still in there, and you just see it burrow, take Chirp with him, and go out of your line of sight.
No, I can't say he will be sorely missed. Head on out. Ow.
Sarah, what do you think?
How? Your horse is dead.
Yes, why you
Horse
think
was
I have no
attacked and killed.
sympathy for you?
Chirp is currently on it as a pile of bugs, but it went into the sand. Up under your feet. You see this disappear, you feel it. But Jackson, take any actions?
Nothing to take.
Okay. So
It's just, I'm already where I need to be to move on.
okay, so he essentially foregoes his turn. Rails.
Once again, going for the original plan, getting up Rain and other raids to like get ready to like try to haul out of here.
Move. Put on the reins as an action because that would take a lot to. Too bad you don't got like a caribou form. It's very fitting.
You gotta work
Harrow.
on that.
What do you do?
Dude, like, do for what?
The creature has burrowed, carrying the swarm of bugs that is Chirp, and went underground and away.
So I can. What do I even do about that?
Be creative, Peril. I don't know.
Do I burrow into the.
Okay, I feel. Okay, that's a legit point. Okay, so a
Can I
whole
burrow?
turn of just people staring at this. Chirp, what do you do about the situation?
Oh, I burrow into the wounds that he left with the sword.
into the creature?
Okay. This attack is done with like a reduced armor class then, because the armor that is known as the dermis. The epidermis is what we learn quite a lot about.
Thank you. 21.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yay! This is a fun life I live. 3 points of damage.
takes 3 points of damage. That's your one action. Second action, doing that all over again?
I'm going to try to keep burrowing in deeper.
Okay. Musculature pushing against you.
Yeah, well, I'll get used to it. 17?
Hits.
6 points of damage.
Alright. It is bleeding out. It is uncomfortable. It is having some difficulty with this now. It's going to, because it is its turn. Burrowing at an incline. And would have felt you walking around. Would.
Even with the distraction of me?
He's trying to get up out of the sand anyway to deal with that. There's he could swipe at you, but then I mean, what do I mechanically roll that as? Extra damage because sand bludgeoning you? I don't know. I didn't do that for the first time he went down either, so I'm just trying to be ruling.
I mean,
you would have to come out to take an action to do that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's gonna start swiping at itself. It's having a drug trip. There's bugs in my skin.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
But he's right. Like, not high intelligence either. Would pop back out. Sure. It pops out under you. Make a dexterity saving throw, Rails.
Oh jeez. Dexterity.
Not difficult as the sand shifts and this bear comes.
Okay, 15.
Sure, you're able to stay up as this thing is now up towards your square. Not in your square, but towards your square. That was its movement action. And it's just going to start swiping the bugs off itself.
No.
So it's an attack against
roll.
Yep.
Chirpy.
Squirrel in my pants.
That is 17. 17 hits. We figured out 16 was
hits.
the
16 is my number.
yeah. Okay, that's 15 points of damage as it swipes. Sort of at itself, trying to roll and, well, not roll because that would be prone. And then now Chirp. Not Chirp. Rails. My bad. Rails, it is your turn now that it's Jackson. You see up where Rails was up at the front, this thing has approached. My bad.
You're good.
Firebolt again.
Oh!
Natural 17 again.
17 will hit, yeah.
14 points damage.
Alright.
And laying back. Ow!
Now it is Rails. Go for it. Arms reach.
How good is your movement?
Mine?
Because my character's about to get ready to rush out of here.
See you later.
This thing is actually looking pretty rough and bloodied.
It's looking.
It is technically
rough.
bloodied. Yes.
It is technically bloodied.
But also, eventually, I'll have a kangaroo.
Oh yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's not even here because he's off on the kangaroo.
Yeah, he is.
He is been written out. My bad. I'll have to edit a lot.
I don't know how I'm going to hit this thing without
He's an
hitting
hour
you.
over what I expected he would be. I expected 130.
I don't know if I were to go to hit this thing, if I would end up hitting you, unfortunately.
I haven't rolled that when Jackson has been firebolting him. So
He's also hit him with a shotgun. I probably should have taken damage from that at least.
Well, I've also been
If it was a
rolling
ball.
exceptionally high. Not
I mean,
just don't miss.
just my straight up roll is hitting regardless, not including bonuses. Gramps,
Mm-hmm.
there's more plans.
you know, if you eat those bananas
Thanks for
instead of give them
reminding
to the lids, you'll
Currently over there.
Okay, so I guess shatter. No,
Shatter would affect him. It's an area of an effect.
so it would hit him.
Yes.
He would have to make the save.
Well then,
You have more spells than Shatter.
I love shatter.
I know.
It's a great area effect damage dealer.
You don't have any like single target spells?
Oh, I do. I do have one right here. Would I be able to vampiric touch since it's
You
like,
are
right
in
up
range
there?
to touch it. Yeah, you're in the 5 feet.
All
to
right.
go.
Cloaked in a hand like that's even darker than usual. Go ahead and like just like grab it by like the throat or something like that. And just
Is it a roll to hit, or is it a...
let's see. On hit, the target takes 3d6. So let's see.
I think you add 6 to it because of your modifier.
8.
8 plus 6, that's enough to hit.
Oh, that's enough to hit.
Its armor class was 12. This is a
does
natural
him
beast.
casting a spell affect the sword?
Materials draws from any magic
I mean,
around it. I thought it was stuff storing magic that it channels through.
when we discussed it, we said that it could actually, like, if there was armor made from it, it would absorb magic that hit it. So I assume it would draw from magic. It would just be weaker than if it was actually stored in the.
What damage type does Vampiric Touch? Necrotic?
Yes.
Yes, it would be necrotic.
Yeah, there would be like a dark purplish glow to the sword as he is casting this. It's in the other hand.
The thing is, I rolled a 2 and then I added 1.
Oh,
So-
2. So no, then that does not
Yeah,
hit.
that
I
does
thought
not
I
hit.
thought it was a 12 from here. My bad.
So
Mm.
could I go again with the vampiric touch?
Yes, second action.
All right, second swipe. All right.
What level of spell is that? Because you got to know the amount of spells you have per day. I thought you had that on your phone.
Let's see,
Character
that's why I'm
sheet.
using cantrip.
I can't remember. I always had trouble when keeping track of spells.
It should have
to be
been on
honest,
the
and
character app that you had.
and on the character app. I did
And
keep
all
track of
the
it, but
books.
unfortunately, I just transferred my phone's information and ended up.
We're going to have to
Losing a lot of
eventually get you to transfer your character sheet information onto an actual sheet.
Yeah, I
'Cause
do
I
need
think
that
some of
because
it-
some,
Has messed up with your proficiencies and your modifiers. And things.
yeah.
It's good.
So I don't know if I have.
What level
spells.
of spell it was.
It's level 3.
That is a
Yeah,
seems
you
like
shouldn't
a
have
weak
that.
level 3 spell.
What?
You should not. Well, that was a part of your transformation, but I forget how many you got. You should not have it at this level, though.
I should not.
You don't have level 3 slots until 7th, I think.
Correct.
So
But there
I've been
was-
messing up all this time.
I gave you it as form of your transformation, but I do not remember what we ruled as how many times you could use it. Probably once a day. So you.
But it
have to
doesn't
use
matter. It
spell.
lasts a minute.
He can continue to draw on the spell for that.
The duration
The
is.
duration is 1 minute. So he casts it, and then for a minute, whenever he hits something,
Also, he has to make a different 2-hit roll.
until the end of spell. Until the spell ends, you can make the attack again on each of your turns as an action. So
Okay. I did not know that about that spell. That makes a lot more sense, because if it was just once, then whether it's a hit roll, I guess, with the sword. Actually, no, you do have level 3 spells. You've had it since level 5, and you would have 3 uses of them.
Oh, so 3 uses. Did we have like a rest in between last game at all?
Technically, no.
So then I think I would be down to like just one more at this point. So let's hope this counts. I rolled a 6.
Again, why do you think I've just been
12,
using Firebolt?
Because you'd have your proficiency added with your
Cantrip.
intelligence to hit, because you would have had a spell
I can
DC
cast
to
the
hit.
cantrip.
That does hit. This one does. So that means
Alright.
you're out of level 3 spells.
Alright, I'm out of level 3.
Uh,
I'm thinking about druids. Gotta
But-
wait until 7th.
but this lasts a minute. Did you subtract it twice? Or
No, this would have been from the first casting then, so you'd still have one level 3.
All right, one level
Yeah, it
3.
still lasts a minute regardless.
I keep forgetting that it lasts that time.
2, 5, 4.
11.
Yep, 11.
11.
And half of that is heal, so that would be 5 heal to myself.
Now this was with a regular other attack, right? Because you seem to know. 2 hit. No, that's just with your hand. My bad.
Yeah.
Again, I don't have the spell. I wouldn't have been able to read it. And the spells do explain itself.
It just says you make a melee spell attack.
Oh, okay. Melee spell attack and not just alongside a melee attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was confused by. Then that is good. Pero, you're up. Do you want to move to the driver's seat of the wagon
Yes.
to make an attack? So that would be movement and attack, and that would be your turn. Are you aiming with your gun? Actually, you can only aim with your gun. Hit. Go ahead, and you probably step out and do that. You can do less people.
1.
You fire and you miss, and I need you to roll these for later.
10:31.
Sorry.
10:49.
23.
23. Okay, now Jackson. No, Chirp at the start of the round. You're up.
Okay.
Bad.
How much of me is left outside of the creature?
Let me think. Rapier, jabs, the depth of the rapier. How many? You did do this 2 times in a row. Roughly 50%.
All right. I'm going to try to move the rest of me into it.
Okay.
What kind of check do you want me to make?
It's munching on
Athletics?
bugs.
Athletics to push your way through all this?
Okay.
What
Can I use this token for?
Inspiration, basically.
You can
gives,
get advantage.
advantage.
Or you could spend, I don't know if I wrote that, you could actually spend it to get a fortune on the fortune rolling thing.
I'm going to use it to get advantage.
Okay. What are you looking at, Pero?
I got a nat 20.
Good.
So I got a 21 total to push my way into it.
Yeah, you go. You're
Okay.
inside. You're chewing away at it all. What is Pero looking at? What was the last thing Pero has looked at?
Would it be the enemy or
I'm pretty
gun?
sure it would be the. It would be the gun.
the gun itself?
The last person,
The enemy.
which I guess we're going to count the enemy. You're just enamored with it. It's a beautiful creature. You are charmed by it,
Why?
which isn't going to matter.
Why couldn't the
so
gun
low.
count? Why can't the gun count?
So
Why can't you fall off your own gun?
from the inside,
This is my rifle,
I'm
this is
going
my
to attack
gun,
it
this
again.
was for shooting,
Yeah.
and
and
this
I'm
was
going to use
for...
my poison sig
jeez.
for my last time of the day.
Sorry.
Sorry, that could have kind of affected things. Go ahead, roll. For damages. To hit.
So 17 to hit.
Yeah.
They get a Fortitude save DC 12. And I did 3 points of damage.
I got a 19 on the fortitude save.
Okay.
So you said how much?
I got 3 points of damage.
All right. 3 damages. It's
Do I need to roll my
uncomfortable.
percentiles now? Or?
Roll it so I can have it for later information if it affects the state of the board. I'm gonna
59.
10 off.
Darn. What happened to 69?
I wasn't saying the number.
59. You have another action, right?
No.
burrow as an
burrowed
action.
into it.
It's a movement, I guess.
Yeah,
Technically.
we're gonna consider that a movement, and at least I won't be hit anymore.
You actually get an interesting thing. But it doesn't affect the state.
Okay.
Sure. So it's the creature.
Yeah.
The creature gets to act. The creature is going to.
Oh.
He is no longer able to attack this thing unless it's striking itself. It's going to just hail on rails.
Oh my god.
17. That it has a plus to it. So
Yeah, that hits.
I just
25 to hit. Actually,
That is quite a
Sentinel doesn't do that.
2 4s, 8 plus. What doesn't do that?
I was trying to remember what the Sentinel does, and all it really does is give me attacks of opportunity. But I was like, if it was able to take damage for another player instead, I would have used it on the horse. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
Yeah. If only there something in the rules could do something.
I mean, we did. It was more than. It was 10. The thing was 10 feet away, not 5 feet, and it has to be 5. It's Sentinel says within 5 feet. He has within 5 feet.
Yeah, but that one just only damaged it, not stopped it from killing the horse. I was
Unfortunately, with how much of a sack of hit points that it is, you take 14 points of damage from the first attack.
Oh.
And it swings with more. Actually, that's going to go off the 9 plus it's 8 to hit. That's 17.
That hits.
Why do I keep putting them back? Actually, how am I putting them back? 13 plus 6, 19 points of damage.
I'm on 1 hit point, people.
And that is the end of its turn. Jackson, you're up.
Alright, fine. We got it in this one way or another.
I love this book.
Firebolt 1. AC 13.
Hits.
Oh, wow. 15 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
That's a kill, I guess.
It took me more time than expected.
I'm so sorry.
I am inside of the end.
Oh, geez.
You're actually currently riding his kangaroo.
Because
Your girlfriend stole your bike.
great.
Yep. How do you want to do this as you kill this giant mole land sloth?
For the 5-headed one, firebolt, and then the last shot goes right through the temple.
This thing collapses.
Ow!
I'm gonna form my face out of its mouth. That was fun, guys.
I just wanted to leave.
I'm in the
As
wagon.
you see this thing die,
I'm
what
in
do
the
you say,
wagon.
Pharaoh?
Horse is dead.
I can finally sell it.
What parts of it are you gonna sell?
Of it. Every single bit of it.
You're taking the.
I'm not said a word. I already told you what you could do and not do.
Alright, I'm gonna go back inside and have a meal.
Do you begin to dismember it? What do you want to get the pelt?
Yes, I.
Roll for sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand to cut it. I don't know.
15.
What would it be a nature check instead?
Probably.
It's not animal.
Survival, maybe.
Typically either survival,
Okay,
or,
survival.
crafting.
No,
but yeah.
it's an intelligence thing, isn't it?
For profession.
So with a 17 is what you would end up getting with survival.
Even medicine.
You're going to go ahead and you begin to cut away at the skin. You get a nice chunk of pelt, maybe a little rough around the edges. There's definitely a lot of wounds to be, and you do have to apologize to Chirp as you reveal part of him
It's
as
fine.
you're doing that.
I'm just
But
Can I sell shirt?
Sell.
1173.
no.
all right,
Oh, it's a game. It's
Can
pretty.
I, you know, like those lollipops? Wait. You know, like those lollipops
Is that
with like a bug in the middle? I'm gonna make a bunch of lollipops
Just
out of
normal
shirt.
cheese, not smoky cheese.
You want to try to
Normal,
make
straight up,
lollipops?
no questions asked.
Sure.
Walmart
So-
cheese.
Normal cheese.
so this,
1278.
My character is going to just roll for its
Oh no.
2d4 healing potion at this
Not
point.
bad.
okay,
You feel like
try to
you'll-
heal yourself.
Feels like if he doesn't do, the heat's going to kill him next. 6, so I'm at 7, and I'm going to begin to haul even though I'm like seriously injured.
Oh yeah, they lost their horse.
Who lost like what?
The horse died.
I'm gonna go try to stand the statue up now.
No, you were staying in that wagon.
No,
Or,
he's in the creature. We're moving on.
What'd you do?
Actually,
this is what
fine,
happened
I
when
am
I'm
moving.
here.